And we are ready here at Fort Morgan High School. As we are set for the tip, one by the Fort Morgan Mustangs. Two to Fernando on the right side, now to Braden Fajardo out front. To Carnes, he's going to drive that baseline. Now he's going to kick it back out. Shot is going to be up, and it is going to count for Fernando. And then the foul also, and that will go on, let's see who they put that on. And that will be on Walt Van Riper. That will be his first. Yes. Fernando misses that free throw. Rebounded to Sahaj. Underneath, shot is going to be up and good by Sahaj. They've got the length there. Going to catch him out at midcourt. And the Mustangs, Wesley Carnes for the three, and that is up and good. Wesley Carnes drains the triple. 5-2 in favor of the Mustangs. They're going to go into Sahaj. That shot is going to be up, no good. Going to be rebounded by Fajardo. Fajardo's going to drive it down now into Gherkin. Gherkin's shot right at the bucket, up and good. Nathan Gherkin with the start tonight. It is Maduka Torrey who brings it up for the Niwot Cougars as he is guarded by Wesley Carnes. Now over on the far side to Granat. Now they're going to go underneath, and that shot is going to be up and good by Funkhauser. 7-4 in favor of the Mustangs. 6:25 to go here in this first period. Layup is going to be up and no good, but Gherkin with the rebound, and then he went up for it and went up for the shot and then was fouled. And that foul will go on Sahaj. His first, team second. Gherkin's free throws up and good. Benz shoots up and also good on free throw number 2. As it is Maduka Torrey going to feed it off to Granat, and now back underneath. Shot is up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Gherkin. Carnes is going to drive it down, and he's going to back out underneath to Gherkin. Up and good. Nathan Gherkin with the bucket. 11-4 Mustangs. 5.5 to go here in this first period. We'll try to get it underneath, and that shot is going to be up and short by Sahaj, and then rebounded by Fernando. Miles Lopez, little turnaround, up and good. The Mustangs are hot tonight. Miles Lopez with the bucket as the Mustangs are up by 9, 13-4. Timeout is going to be taken here by the Niwot Cougars. Like a good neighbor, Greg Mullen and his team are there to make the insurance world easier for you. Call them today, 842-4555. The Mustangs win here tonight. They will travel to Thompson Valley tomorrow. And heaven forbid if they were to lose tonight, they would be home to Mountain View tomorrow night. So coming out of the timeout is Maduka Torrey. From the near side to Funkhauser, he's going to hand it off to Van Riper. Over on the far side to Sahaj. And now Julian Letow is in the game. That shot is going to be up and good, and that three is good by Funkhauser. 13-7. Fernando off to Carnes out at the point. Carnes keeps that dribble alive. Going to drive it down that right side of the baseline. Now to Gherkin. Gherkin to Fernando. Fernando off to Gherkin from Fernando. Up and good. 8 points so far for the junior Nathan Gherkin. 15-7. Hands it off now to Van Riper. Van Riper's shot is going to be up. Rolls around and no good. Going to be rebounded by Fajardo. Carnes now brings it across the timeline. Hands it off to Fajardo out at the three-point line. Keeps that dribble alive. Now he's going to pop, and that's going to be off the left. No good. Rebounded, going to be taken away, and finally taken by Lopez. As the Mustangs will reset their offense. Fajardo over in the left corner, gives it back to Gherkin out at the three. He takes a three off the back of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Lopez. Now Carnes is going to drive it underneath to Gherkin. His shot is up and no good, but he was fouled on the shot. So Nathan Gherkin will go back to the line to shoot too. They've really put Nathan Gherkin into the play here tonight, and that foul is going to go on Sahaj. That will be his second. Gherkin's free throw is off to the right. He did hit two of them early on, but misses that one. He has 2 of 3 so far from the free throw line. 15-7 with 3:47 to go here. That free throw up and good. 9 points for Nathan Gherkin. Into the game now, Jack Jarvis. Looks like a travel, but nothing called. Hands it off to Van Riper. Ball is going to be tipped away and taken away by Lopez. And then the Mustangs throw it away at the other end. Now back to Fajardo, or to Fernando, excuse me. Now a foul on the drive. I believe that will be on Dev Madukatori. Will be his first. Team fourth so far. No Mustangs with any fouls yet. Gherkin to Fernando. Fernando out at the high left wing. He's going to drive the lane up and no good. Rebounded by Gherkin. His shot is going to be blocked and taken away by Funkhauser. And now a foul is going to be called on Wesley Carnes. So it will be the Cougars to inbounds here in the front court as they get it off to Jarvis. Now to Madukatori. Now an offensive foul has been called, and that will go against Julian Letow. His first. As Carnes works it up across the timeline. Mustangs up 16-7 with 3 minutes to go here in this first period. Off to Fernando, now to Lopez over in the left corner, back to Carnes over on that left side. He's going to pop and shoot, and no good. Rebounded by Gherkin. Strong to the bucket is Nathan Gherkin, up for the bucket and gets the 2 points. Over on the far side is Granat, and that pass very errant and out of bounds. Not even close to Letow that he was trying to hook up with there, but the Mustangs up 18-7. Ball back into the hands of Carnes as they get it up across the timeline. Carnes keeps that dribble alive against Madukatori. And now to Fajardo, now to Gherkin. Gherkin at the free throw lane. He's going to try to drive it in, and now a foul is going to be called on the drive against Niwot. And that will be on Letow. That will be his second. So Carnes the inbound, right baseline of their basket. 2:15 to go here, first period. Get it into Fajardo. Right wing, ball's tipped away, runs it down, gets it off now to Fernando out at the left wing. Fernando's going to drive it down. Now he's going to kick it out to Lopez. Lopez is going to drive it down. Ball knocked away from him. Fajardo with the right-handed dribble. Now off to Fernando. His three is up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Funkhauser. Oh, I think that was a block. Yeah, they're going to one call the block, and the other one they're going to call the foul. I thought it was a good block. Ref from far away is the one that called it. And that's going to be two on that will be two on Wesley Carnes. So this will send Granat to the line to shoot two. That free throw hits the front of the rim and rolls off to the right. But Wesley Carnes comes out. Into the game will be Rodrigo Alvarez. As Granat gets the ball back from the referee with 1:48 to go. And that free throw is, I thought that was his second shot. Must have had a lane violation or something. It sure wasn't a three. So both free throws are good. As Fernando brings it up across the timeline. Fakes the handoff. Little jumper from the lane is up, rolls around, and goes in for Fernando. 4 points in the quarter for Fernando. Now it's Jarvis. He's going to drive it down. No foul called on Fernando. Rebounded by Gherkin. That's 5 so far for Gherkin. Fajardo's going to drive it down. His ball is going to be knocked away from Fajardo. Only the second turnover by the Mustangs. Meducatori, and that three is going to be up and no good by Granat, and then put back up and in by Granat. 20-11, just over a minute to go here in this first period. Now under a minute, Mustangs. That ball is tipped away from Rodrigo Alvarez. Fajardo into the lane. Little fadeaway is up and no good. Rebounded though by Gherkin. In the right corner, now back out to Lopez, out at the right wing. To Fernando out at the point. Now he's going to drive it down that right side at the three-point line. Little head fake, loses the ball, gets it back though. Now underneath the Gherkin, 28 seconds to go. Gherkin has the ball knocked away. Turnover Mustangs. As it is Granat now to Jarvis. And that foul is going to go on Braden Fajardo. Looked like a good steal, but must have caught him on the hand. But the Cougars will inbounds just in front of the Mustang bench on the near side. Mustangs up 20-11 with 16.9 seconds to go here in this first period. Gives it into Jarvis. Jarvis is going to drive it down. Kicks it off to Letau, and he is fouled on the shot and makes it. And that's going to go on Miles Lopez. So 11.2 seconds to go, and that is Letau with the bucket and the free throw, and that is up and good. With 11 seconds to go. Fernando out at the three-point line. He's going to pull it back out a little bit, going to drive it in. Ball is going to be taken away. He gets it back, turns and shoots. Up and good at the buzzer. Fernando Marquez with the bucket to end the first period, with the Mustangs leading at 22-14 on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brian Nickelback here at Fort Morgan High School. Well, they got that wrong. It's 20-14. I don't know why they have 20-18 up on the scoreboard. That's not right. how they messed that up. Should be 22-14. I don't know what they must have done. How they ended up with 20-18, I have no idea. Should be 22-14. Well, that's not even close. They don't have their score right at all. They have it 22-18. We'll get that checked here in a minute. Now they have it 16, should be 14, I believe, rebounded by Gherkin. That's the Mustangs. Get it off to Rodrigo for the three, off the back of the rim, no good. Going to be rebounded by Letow. Cross court over to Granat. That three is going to be up and good by Jarvis on the three. They have it 22-19. I'd really like to check that and see if that's where we're at. Fernando with a three, and that is up and no good. Rebounded by Gherkin. Gherkin with a shot, and then he was fouled. Or not Gherkin, it was Lopez, and that foul is going to go on Granat. So to the line will be Miles Lopez to shoot two. Lopez bends, shoots in and out. I believe it should be 15. Should have been 22-15. They have 22-15, and then the threes. They've got it 22-19, I don't believe, which is correct. Should have been 22-15. I'm not sure where they came up with that extra point. But Miles Lopez still waiting for foul shot number two, as the first one was in and out. Benz shoots up and in. 3 points on the night for Lopez. We're going to say it's 23-20, which I don't believe is if they change it or not here. Ball is going to be tipped by Fernando. Shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Gherkin. Strong on the night is Gherkin at the... That shot is going to be up and no good by Fernando, but he was fouled on the shot, so Fernando Marquez will go to the line to shoot two. So Fernando to the line. Free throw is up and good for Fernando. Should be now 24. They are so slow to put up points here. Unless they wait, just waiting for the second shot, I don't know. And that is up and no good. Now they finally get it up there. Granat with the rebound on the miss. Going to get it inside. Now they're going to kick it out to Jarvis. Left corner. He's going to get it into the middle, but it's going to be thrown away. Taken away by the Mustangs. Miles Lopez for the three from the corner, up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Funkhauser. Shot is going to be up and good, and a foul is going to be called. And that shot was up and good by Jarvis. And then the foul is going to go on Miles Lopez. That will be his second. So Aiden Garver will come into the game now. Levi McCoy comes in, as Nathan Gherkin will get a rest here. So Jack Jarvis will go to the line to shoot one. It is up and good. few substitutions here for the Niwot Cougars. Brock Rothstein into the game along with Drew Stapp. Aiden Garver on the right wing, going to get it off to Levi McCoy out at the point. Now to Rodrigo. He's on the baseline. Trapped there. Ball is going to be thrown away though. It's intercepted underneath there by Funkhauser. Nice job there by Aiden Garver to take the charge. And that charge will go against Funkhauser. That will be his first. As the Mustangs will now inbounds here on the offensive foul, up 24-22. Garver out on the right wing. Needs to get it away. Does dribble it. Going to dribble all the way in. Shot is going to be up and good. And fouled is Aiden Garver. So he gets the bucket, and then he was fouled on the shot. And I believe that is going to go on Drew Stapp. Be his first. So Garver to go to the line to do the and one, 26-22. Free throws in and out, going to be rebounded by Funkhauser, his fourth. Into the hands now of Granat, being guarded by Fernando. Far side to Rothstein, now up top to Jarvis. Over on the far side to Rothstein. Back to Jarvis out at the left wing. On the near side, then tipped out of bounds by Fernando. Nice job there by Marquez to come across and knock that ball out of bounds. But the Niwot Cougars will inbounds just into the front court. Get it into Jarvis, loses it, gets it back. Jarvis going to try to get it in. The ball is going to be tipped and taken away by the Mustangs. To Rodrigo Alvarez. To Levi for a three, and that three is up and no good. Rebounded by Fernando. Shot is up and good by Marquez. 28-22. Jarvis on the far side. Now that three is up and no good. Nothing but air on that one as Fernando comes down with the rebound. Fajardo's going to hand it off to Fernando. Fernando with a hesitation, up and under, up and good. Fernando Marquez on the drive to the bucket, up 8 now, 30-22, and a full timeout will be taken here by the Niwot Cougars as the Mustangs have opened it up here again, 32-22. We will just keep it right here for now. Western Engineering Consultants, engineering and consulting services for all of your projects. Strong commitment to their clients' needs set them apart. Get your project started the right way with Western Engineering Consultants. So the Mustangs open it up here a little bit. Still not sure about the score. I think it should be maybe 21 and not 22, but if the Mustangs can pull away, it won't make that big a difference anyway. But I'm not sure where they came up with the extra point on the for the Niwot Cougars, but we will see how this game progresses. A game that the Mustangs need to win and should win as they sit now at 34 in the RPI. And if it stays that way after tomorrow night's game against Thompson Valley, they will be finding themselves on the road to start off the state playoff games, which will start a week from yesterday, next Wednesday. Now Funkhauser on the near side to Meducatori. Shot is going to be up and good by Rowan Granat. As Wesley Carnes back into the game, that shot is going to be blocked and taken away. And then a foul called in the backcourt, and that's going to be on Levi McCoy. Be his first. Team 6th. 30-24, 4:04 left here in this first half of play. The Mustangs up. Hands it off to Meducatori over on the far side to Rothstein. Now Meducatori gets the ball back. Jarvis thought about a deep three and then pulls it down, being guarded. Little underhand layup up and no good. Ball is going to be tipped around and taken away. Shot is going to be an offensive foul. Nice job. Aiden Garver takes charge number 2 for the Mustangs, and that foul will go on Granat. That will be his second. So nice job there by Granat. As let's see what we have here. Maybe a warning. A warning on the Niwot bench. No, the basket should not count. So I think they're going to team up here in a minute. They thought the basket should be good. Now they're going to go talk about it. We're going to see what they're. Now the ref's going to come over and talk to this head coach, Clay Whitrock. As now the Mustangs will inbound. They get it into Carnes. Carnes across the timeline. Going to drive it down that left side. Now he's going to pull it back out on the left corner to Fernando. Fernando to Levi McCoy. And now to Fajardo in the lane to Fernando. That shot is going to be, they're going to say no shot. They're going to call Fernando with a travel. I think it was just a little too quick for the referee. But 3:16 to go, 30-24. As Funkhauser, or Meducatori, gets it off to Jarvis out here on the left wing. He's going to drive it down. That pass is going to be to Funkhauser, and that three is going to be up and good by Meducatori, Wesley Carnes is going to drive it down. His shot is going to be up and no good. And a foul on the shot, I believe. And that will be on Meducatori. That should be his second. And that will send Wesley Carnes to the line to shoot 2. Be his first trip to the line tonight. Yes, he gathers himself a little bit here before he gets the ball from the ref. They're having a little chat under there with Rowan Granat. The Mustangs up 3, 30-27. As Wesley Carnes shoots, free throw is in and out. Nathan Gherkin will come in for Levi McCoy. And now Rodrigo Alvarez into the game for Fernando Marquez here with 2:51 to go. Marquez with 11 points here in this first half. Free throw is up and good for Wesley Carnes. Hits 1 out of 2, 31-27. Over on the near side here to Jarvis. Jarvis underneath to Funkhauser. Now back out to Jarvis. Funkhauser has the height under there. That should have been an illegal screen, but that three is going to be up and no good. Rebounded and taken away. Shot is they're going to count the shot. As that foul is going to go on Aiden Garver, I believe. But could not get a rebound when they needed to. And that Rowan Granat with the shot and the and one, and that is up and good for Granat. So a 1-point game here, 31-30. The Mustangs won earlier this year, 60-37. Fajardo with the three, up and good. Braden Fajardo, his first bucket of the night comes from three-point land, 34-30. Now to Granat, spin shot is going to be up and no good, and they're going to call a foul on the Mustangs on the shot. And that's going to go on Nathan Gherkin. That will be his first. And that will send Rowan Granat to the line to shoot 2. So Wesley Carnes with 2. That free throw is up and good. Carnes with 2 fouls, as does Miles Lopez. And they're the only one so far with any type of foul trouble. 34-31, 2:07 to go here in this first half of play. Second free throw up and good by Rowan Granat, 34-32. Wesley Carnes picks it up to Fajardo over on the left wing. Needs to get it away, does to Carnes. Carnes gets it underneath. Shot is going to be up and no good by Fajardo, but he is fouled. Let's see, hopefully they don't call it technical on Nathan Gherkin after the whistle blew. He went up and jammed it in, so hopefully they don't decide they want to call a technical on him. The refs are sitting there talking about it in the lane. We'll see what they're going to call a foul, and that's going to be on Jack Jarvis, I believe. That will be his first. But Braden Fajardo will go to the line to shoot 2. That free throw up and no good. Back rimmed it. Missed 6 free throws here in this first half. Free throws up and good by Fajardo. 4 points on the night for Braden. Now Maduka Torrey crosses the timeline, being guarded by Carnes. Gets it off to Jarvis. Jarvis with the 3. Up and good is Jack Jarvis. That's his second triple of the night. Ties it up at 35. Fernando back into the game. Gets it off to Lopez. Minute 28. Now that ball to Lopez. And now to Fernando. Fernando's going to drive it all the way in. His shot is going to be up and no good. It's going to be rebounded by Granat. Into the hands of Jarvis. Cross court to Maduka Torrey. And now back up top now to Rothstein, who is in. Maduka Torrey on the far side. Ball is going to be, nope, should have went for it. He was standing on the, as Funkhauser got the ball, he was on the line. So I don't know, it looks like Wesley Carnes might have caught a elbow or something to the nose, so Rodrigo Alvarez will come into the game for him for a little bit. Under a minute to go here, all tied up at 35. Much better Niwot team than we saw earlier this year. Fernando with the shot up and no good, rebounded by Fajardo. Ball tipped away and then taken. Yep. Now they're going to tee up Fernando and then tee up. If that's a technical on Funkhauser, that will be his second. For all Fernando did was try to knock the ball out of bounds off of the player, and then he gets pushed, so then he retaliates. So now they're going to try to figure this mess out here. So that Funkhauser should have his second. And also Maduka Torrey, that will be his third. So they get things straightened out here. There will be free throws. Shot here should be 2. See who they're gonna. So Fernando should have a foul on him now. I'm not sure who was. I believe there was not any shooting foul, but it was their 10th team foul, so should be 2 foul shots coming up, maybe to Fernando. And then the technicals will be shot. Levi McCoy standing at the scorer's table ready to come in, as is Walt Van Riper and Drew Stapp. As the referees try to figure this out, it shouldn't be that difficult. So the Mustangs will shoot. Somebody should shoot 2 free throws on the first foul, as they still are discussing it telling them at the scorer's table what's going on. With 39.7 seconds, we're all tied up at 35. Fernando's going to go shoot 2. Are there no shooting fouls on the technicals? Fernando will shoot. Two shots here because of the 10th team foul. He bends, shoots off the front of the rim, and no good. I think Levi is going to come in for Fernando. That's why he hasn't come in yet. The 2 for Niwot came in. So Fernando can break the tie here with 39.7 seconds. Free throw is off the front of the rim and no good. And then rebounded by Funkhauser. So apparently no shots on the technicals. And then stolen away by Fernando. Fernando all the way down. They're going to call an offensive foul. Yep. He led with the arm. That's a good call there against Fernando. Tried to clear it out as he went in. So Levi will come in for Fernando Marquez, as the Mustangs had a chance to at least go up by 2 with 28.3 seconds, or 35 seconds, but no. Stapp they're going to call for the offensive foul on the Niwot Cougars. And they're going to call Drew Stapp for clearing out as he goes in for the drive. So still tied up at 35 with 19.2 seconds to go. The Mustangs get it into Rodrigo Alvarez. Now to Levi McCoy out on the right wing. Now the ball is going to be taken away. Not a good pass whatsoever by Levi. And then the ball is going to be rebounded, put back up, and good by Funkhauser. So Mustangs down 2, 37-35 is the 0.8 of a second to go here in this first half, with the Mustangs to inbounds in the back court. Now ball is going to be intercepted, so that will be a turnover, 7th one. So the Mustangs not where they want to be here for sure here after the first half of play, as they are down 37-35. We will take a 3-minute break and be back with the halftime show here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brian Nickel back here at Fort Morgan High School, as the Mustangs find themselves down by 2, 37-35. The Niwot Cougars on the year, I think, from three-point land, shoot at 24%. So far tonight they have hit 5 threes. The Mustangs have hit 2. But the Mustangs are going to have to improve from that free throw line, as they have missed 9. They are 7 of 16 from that free throw line. And as we all know, free throws, you get those free shots with nobody standing in front of you. You've got to drain those. So it'll be Braden Fajardo, Nathan Gherkin, Miles Lopez, Fernando Marquez, and Wesley Carnes to get back out on the court here to start this second half. It looks like the Mustangs will have possession to start off the second half. Niwot will have Jarek Funkhauser along with Steven Sahaj, Rowan Granat, Walt Van Riper, and Dev Madukatori, as they will pick them up as they throw it in at half court. Madukatori, as they do get it into Carnes in the backcourt. Hands it off to Fernando. Fernando now to Braden. Braden's going to go to that baseline. He's going to come back out. Keeps that dribble alive. Finally goes up, and he misses the shot, but he is fouled, and that will go on Funkhauser. That will be his third. So Braden Fajardo will go to the line to shoot 2. He is 1 of 2 so far from the line tonight. He has 4 points on the night. Braden spins, shoots up and good. 37-36. Fajardo spins the ball, shoots around and in. First points of the second half go to the Mustangs. They tie it up here at 37. Madukatori, second. Extended 2-3 zone defense here by the Mustangs. They get it into Granat. Granat's shot is going to be up and no good. Should have been over the foul, over the back foul, but nothing called. But out of bounds off of Niwot. So the Mustangs with possession as Carnes is going to kick it off to Fajardo over on the right wing. Back out to Carnes out at the left high point. He's going to keep that left-handed dribble alive here. Now to Fajardo. To Fernando. Up and under is up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Sahaj. Not a good shot selection there by the Mustangs. And now that ball is going to be saved. Nice job there by Niwot. That shot is going to be up, in, and out, and then rebounded, and then blocked by Nathan Gherkin. Nice job there by Gherkin to get that block. Now Carnes kicks it in to Fajardo for the 3. Up and no good. And now it's going to be on Fernando. Let's see who they're going to call it on. So they're going to call it on Niwot. They're going to call that on Van Riper. That will be his second. I thought maybe they were going to put it on Fernando. As they get it into Carnes out at the point. Now ball is going to be taken away, and then a foul is going to be called on Fernando. Getting his tempers. He thought he was fouled when the ball was taken away. And now they just called a technical on Fernando, so that's going to be 4 on Fernando. As the ref walks away, he won't even talk to the head coach here of the Mustangs, TJ Schneider. As another ref will come over. So now it will be Rowan Granat to shoot 2 free throws on the technical. And now the audience is not happy with what's being shown out on the court out there. And I don't know why he called the technical for sure. But I believe that will be 4 on Fernando. Because it was going to be the third one, then he got the technical. But going to the line will be Rowan Granat. He has 12 points on the night. And he can break this tie here with a couple of free throws. That is in and out. So he will shoot Foul shot is the student section. That one is also no good. The student section has come alive here for the Mustangs. Nice, probably 30, 35, 40 kids over there. As the Niwot Cougars will now inbounds midcourt into Paducah Torrey. Still tied at 37 with 6:30 to go. Paducah Torrey back out at the top. Picks up his dribble. Nice job there by Rodrigo Alvarez. As it goes to Van Riper. Now it's going to be underneath. That shot is going to be up and good by Steven Sahaj. 4 points on the night for Sahaj. Now a timeout's going to be taken by head coach TJ Schneider, as he will take a full timeout, but we will keep it right here as the Mustangs are down by 2, 39-37. High Plains Bank, your friendly local community bank serving Wiggins and all surrounding areas. Find out more at highplainsbank.com. So kind of a little wild here at Fort Morgan High School as the refs have let it get away from them here a little bit. With 6:20 left here in this third period. This was 37-35 Niwot at halftime. Each team with a bucket. And a couple of fouls on Fernando Marquez. He is one of their leading scorers here tonight with 11. So Wesley Carnes, the inbounds far side. As he gets the ball back and now does. Gets it into Alvarez. Alvarez picks up his dribble now to Lopez out on the right wing. He's going to hand it off to Wesley Carnes. Wesley Carnes is going to drive it up. He's going to be called for the offensive foul. So Wesley Carnes was with his third. So now possession to the Niwot Cougars, up to 39-37. This is a game the Mustangs, they want to try to get into that top 32 for the state playoffs to try to get a home game. Little jump shot is going to be up and no good, going to be rebounded by Gherkin. That's 10 on the night for Gherkin. To Rodrigo Alvarez. Rodrigo Alvarez kicks it off to Lopez. Lopez stops, little up and unders, up and good. Miles Lopez with the bucket, ties it up at 39. 5 points on the night for Lopez, or excuse me, with to Miles. Now Paducah Torrey on the far side is going to drive it down. Shot is going to be up and good by Funkhauser. 9 points on the night by Funkhauser. They're using that. They've got some length to them, and they're using that to their advantage inside tonight. Nice screen there by Gherkin. Fajardo with it. Shot is going to be up and no good, but Fajardo is going to go to the line to shoot two. And he was fouled. Did not see who that was. It will be on. That will be on Funkhauser. That will be his fourth. So Braden with free throw number one, up and good. So into the game will be Julian Letow, and Funkhauser will take a seat. So Braden can tie it here with this free throw. Up and good for Fajardo. 8 points on the night for Fajardo. Paducah Torrey crosses the timeline, being guarded by Carnes. Letow gives it off to Granat. Now over on the far side to Paducah Torrey. His little left-handed shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Gherkin. A nice job there by Nathan Gherkin to rip that rebound down. And then he was fouled. And that will go on Meducatori. That will be his fourth. So Meducatori will come out. Brock Rothstein will come in. All tied up here at 41 as Wesley Carnes looks to get it into the front court and does. He is guarded by Rothstein. Gives it off to Gherkin. Gherkin strong to the bucket, up and good. Nathan Gherkin, 13 points on the night for Gherkin. But a strong move to the bucket. Jack Jarvis on the other far side. That ball is going to be tipped away from behind and taken by the Mustangs. Shot is going to be up and no good, and a blocking foul is going to be called. And that will go against Brock Rothstein. That'll be his first, but this will send Wesley Carnes to the line to shoot two. Shoot two. Carnes is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. In the second period, he has 4 points on the night. First free throw hits the front of the rim and rolls off. Carnes having a tough time at the free throw line here in the last couple of games. So now into the game is Walt Van Riper. He will replace Rothstein. As Carnes' shot, that shot's going to be just off the front of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Lettow. Over on the far side is Van Riper. Underneath, shot is going to be up and good by Rowan Granat as he just went over the top of Miles Lopez. Now a hand check is going to be called on Niwot. And we'll see who that's going to be. And that will be on Walt Van Riper. That will be his third. The Mustangs will inbound right baseline to that basket. They get it into Gherkin. Now to Alvarez underneath to Gherkin. Gherkin's shot is going to be up and good. Nathan Gherkin having himself a night here. The Mustangs are now up by 2, 45-43, and that shot is going to be up and no good by Sehaj, but he was fouled, and I believe that will be on Gherkin. Nathan Gherkin with just his second. But Steven Sahaj will go to the line to shoot 2. With 3:44 to go here, third period, and that free throw off the right side of the rim and no good. Levi McCoy will come in. He's going to give Braden Fajardo a blow here with the Mustangs up 2. But Fernando is going to sit for a while after he picked up that technical. And that free throw off the back of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Gherkin. 12 rebounds on the night for Gherkin. Mustangs get the ball into the offensive end here. Levi McCoy tries to get it off to Carnes now. Carnes out at the point. Mustangs up 2, 45-43. Still 3:28 to go, third period. Miles Lopez drives it in. Shot is up and good, or no good off the backboard, excuse me. But Nathan Gherkin with the rebound and the putback. So Nathan Gherkin, 6 points here in this third period. And that foul, I believe, is going to go on. No, they say it's going to be on Lettow. Gherkin's shot bounces around and goes in. That foul was on Lettow. They say that's 4 on him. So Jack Jarvis now over into the corner to Van Riper. Van Riper is going to be fouled on the drive, and that's going to be Wesley Carnes. I believe Wesley Carnes is going to have 4. Well, maybe they're going to call it on Miles Lopez. Let's see who they put that on. They're going to put that on Lopez. That would be his third. So Lopez will come out. Aiden Garver will come into the game. Niwot to inbounds left baseline. They do get it into Jarvis. Jarvis is 3 up and good from deep in the corner. Jack Jarvis, 48-46. Aiden Garver all the way to the bucket. No foul called. Yes, there was a foul called. A nice job there by Garver to draw that foul. And And we'll see who that's going to be on. We'll see if that's going to be on. That will be on Rowan Granat. That will be his third. But Aiden Garver now will go to the line to shoot two. That free throw bounces around and no good. As it will be Matuz Swat who comes in now. His first appearance for Niwot. He will replace Rowan Granat. Free throw number 2 off the back of the rim and no good. Ball's going to be tipped around and taken by Matuz. That shot is going to be up and good at the other end. And that will be we have a number 15 in the game, and I have no idea who that is. We're going to say that's Jackson Colano, so we'll give him 2. And then turnover here by the Mustangs. They called for the carrying the ball. Now an offensive foul is going to be called on the Niwot Cougars. And we'll see who that's going to go on. Let's see if that is going to be Sahaj. That will be his third. All tied up here at 48 with 2.5 to go, third period. To Garver out on the left wing, now to Gherkin out at the point. Now to Rodrigo Alvarez. His little one-handed jump shot is up and good for Rodrigo, his first bucket of the night. Van Riper into the front court. Man-to-man defense here by the Mustangs. That ball is going to be an errant pass taken away by Aiden Garver. 2 minutes to go here, third period. Rodrigo Alvarez is going to stop, gives it to Nathan Gherkin. Give and go, beautiful to Rodrigo Alvarez from Nathan Gherkin. Mustangs up 4, now it's Jarvis. His little jumper is going to be in and out. Going to be rebounded by McCoy. As he gets the ball to Carnes. Carnes to Rodrigo out at the high left point, now to Gherkin. Levi McCoy in the left corner. Picks up his dribble now to Rodrigo. He's going to take it all the way and layup is up and good. Rodrigo Alvarez. 6 points here in the third period. 54-48 here now with 1:10 to go. Underneath. Shot is going to be blocked out of bounds. Then they're going to call a foul on McCoy. Looked like a nice clean block there, but they're going to give McCoy the foul, and that will send Steven Sahaj to the line to shoot 2. And that first one is in and out. He missed the 2 technicals a little bit ago. Fajardo will come in for Levi. So the Mustangs up 6, 54-48 with 1:04 in the third period. Next free throw is up and good. 5 points on the night for Sahaj. Now to Fajardo, now to Garver out here on the left wing. Gherkin out at the point, under a minute to go. Needs to get rid of it, does to Fajardo out at half court. Fajardo with a head fake now underneath to Gherkin, and he goes up, was going to go up for the slam, and then he was fouled, and that will go on Sahaj. That will be his 4th. So Nathan Gherkin back to the line to shoot 2. He is 4 of 5 from the free throw line. First free throw, nice spin on it, up and good for Gherkin. $19 points on the night for Nathan Gherkin. As he gets the ball back from the referee. Spins, pretty shot there by Nathan Gherkin. Hits the 2 free throws. 56-49. See if the Cougars want to take this down to the last shot, and they do not. Shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Nathan Gherkin. It sat there on the rim and finally rolled off. As Wesley Carnes into the front court gives it to Fernando, and then the ball is going to be taken away. Not good there. Good possession by the Mustangs. Now in the corner, that three is up and no good. Ball is going to be tipped around and taken by Rodrigo Alvarez. His first rebound, down to 4 seconds. Rodrigo with, if he can get it off, it'll go. But it is no good at the buzzer. So we will go to the fourth quarter with the Mustangs up 7, 56-49 on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. 56-49 here as we go into quarter number 4. It will be possession to the Niwot Cougars. So see if the Mustangs can put some defense together here and get a little spread here between them and the Cougars. As it is to Carano. He gets it off now to Jarvis. Jarvis out on the high right wing. Ball's tipped and taken by Swat. Back up top to Jarvis. Jarvis being guarded out there by Carnes. Now into the hands of Van Riper. Now into the hands of Swat. Underneath, that is going to be a foul on Nathan Gherkin. That will be his third. That foul that will send Sergio Galindo to the line to shoot 2, and that first one's off the backboard and good. (56-50). Next free throw up, bounces around, up and straight down and through. So 2 points there for Galindo. 5-point game here now, 56-51 as Carnes gets it up into the front court off to Miles Lopez out on the high right wing. Picks up his dribble, got to get rid of it. Does to Carnes over on the right side. Lopez backs up for the three. Shot is up and good. Miles Lopez with the triple. And the ball is thrown away there by the Cougars. 12 turnovers on the night for the Cougars. They have 11 on the Mustangs. See if the Mustangs can extend this lead, 59-51. To Garver on the left wing. Garver's going to drive it down. Little spin move up and they're going to call for, that was a spin move. I don't know what this guy's looking at. That's terrible. That is awful. Took 2 steps on the spin move. That is terrible. I don't know what game this guy is watching, but it's not this one. So it will be Van Riper as he brings it up into the front court, hands it off to Jarvis. Jarvis is going to drive it down. A little left-handed layup is going to be up and good by Jarvis. 6-point game. Wesley Carnes gets it to Fajardo. Now to Garver. Back to Gherkin out at the point. To Fajardo. Fajardo for the three. And what is the... I'm not sure what the foul was. We're going to call it on number 15. On an illegal screen. So that will be on Carano. That will be his first. And send Aiden Garver to the line to shoot 2. As they're over the limit. First, that is up and no good. Garver was 0 of 2 earlier. And then misses that first one. Wholesale changes here now for the Cougars as Sahaj comes in along with Granat and Meducatori. And that free throw up and good, crawls over the edge and in for Garver. Garver will come out. Rodrigo Alvarez back into the game for the Mustangs. 6:12 to go. Mustangs up 7, 60-53. Meducatori hands it off to Jarvis. Jarvis keeps that dribble alive, going to drive it all the way down, being guarded there. Now a push. That foul is going to be on Lopez. Maybe it looked like that will be on Miles Lopez. That will be his 4th. 8 team fouls. So Meducatori will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. As Aiden Garver will come into the game, probably for Miles Lopez. Should be coming in. It's a 1-and-1. I'm not sure whether or not buzzing him in yet. Okay, there apparently were a few free throws behind. Now they're both with 10. It said 8 just a minute ago. So it will be 2 shots for Meducatori since both teams are over the limit. 60-53. Free throw is up and good. So Miles Lopez will take a seat. Aiden Garver will come in. Six-point game, 60-54. Meducatori with foul shot number 2 coming up here as he takes a couple of dribbles, spins, shoots up and good. 5 points on the night from Meducatori. As Wesley Carnes gets it up into the front court, hands it off to Alvarez, back to Carnes, out on the high right wing. Mustangs up 5. Little runner up and good for Wesley Carnes. Little one-handed jump shot there. 6 points on the night for Carnes. 62-55, 5.5 to go here, 4th period. Now it's Jarvis. He's going to stop and hand it off to Sahaj. Now he's going to give it off to Granat. Granat, little jumper is up and no good. Ball is going to be tipped around. Oh, man, they are calling some weird stuff here tonight. What do they call that on? They call it on Carnes. Looked like they said 10. Well, 10's not even in there. Miles Lopez isn't even in there. Maybe they gave it to, I'm not sure who they gave it to. Free throw is up and good by Sahaj. Looks like it might have been on Fajardo. That will be, I'm saying that is his 3rd. Second free throw off the back of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Gherkin. I have 20 rebounds on the night for Nathan Gherkin with 19 points. 62-56. Wesley Carnes can drive it down, kicks it off to Fajardo. Fajardo keeps the ball alive here on the left corner. Oh, then the ball gets away from him, gets it back. And then what is called? We're going to call a reach foul. Is it going to be on Sahaj? If that's on Sahaj, he is done. I believe that was on Steven Sahaj, so he is disqualified with the 5 fouls. Into the game it will be Julian Letow, as Braden Fajardo will go to the line to shoot 2. Free throws off the back of the rim and no good. Come on, boys. This is where you can distance yourselves a little bit by making some free throws. You're just letting them hang around here. Missing free throws. He was 4 of 4 in that 3rd period, then misses this first one. That one up and good for Braden. 9 points on the night for Fajardo. Now Meducatori into the front court, gets it off to Granat. Underneath, that shot is going to be up and good by Funkhauser. And then a timeout is going to be taken by Niwot as they have cut it to a 5-point contest, 63-58. This was a 22-14 game after one, 37-35 Niwot after two. Mustangs led after the first. Then the Mustangs led it 56-49 at the end of three. So we will see what happens here. What the Niwot Cougars will draw up here, but the Mustangs have got to hit free throws. They're 2 of 4 here so far in this fourth period. They were 7 of 16 at halftime, and they have missed 6 free throws in this second half. They have hit 9. So 4:50 left here in this fourth period. Let's see if the Cougars are going to come out with some full court pressure here now as Fajardo will inbounds for the Mustangs. And they are going to put some pressure on as Carnes goes down. They do get it into Carnes. Now a foul is going to be called immediately. And I believe that will be on Jack Jarvis. Be his second. So Wesley Carnes will go to the line to shoot 2. He missed 2 earlier in the third period. So we'll see if they can gather some points here, and that's going to be off the front of the rim and no good. He is just upset with himself. And then when you get upset with yourself, and then that doesn't help things. So next free throw is up and good by Carnes. Should be 64-58. Free throw, that shot is going to be up and good. Excuse me, that will be by Funkhauser. As Wesley Carnes gets it up into the front court, he's guarded by Jarvis. Rodrigo Alvarez over on the high right wing. Now to Carnes on the right wing. 64-60. Back to Fajardo. To Aiden Garver. To Rodrigo Alvarez on the far side. Keeps that dribble alive. He's going to hand it off to Carnes. Carnes with a little hesitation. Now he's going to give it back to Fajardo out at the point. Fajardo, now the foul is going to be called on Maduka Torrey. I believe that will be 5 on him. So Dev Maduka Torrey will be disqualified. That is 2 now, as he will take a seat. Now Braden Fajardo will go to the line to shoot 2, where he was 1 of 2 just a minute ago. So we'll see if they can gather some off the front of the rim, and no good. So into the game will be Walt Van Riper. He will replace Maduka Torrey. See if Fajardo can make this a 5-point game. It does with that free throw. Crossing the timeline is Van Riper, being guarded by Wesley Carnes. Over on the far side to Latow, to Granat, now to Funkhauser. That shot is going to be up and good by Jarek Funkhauser. 6 points in the quarter for Funkhauser. You need to get him a foul so they can get that shooter out of there. Fajardo with the shot up and no good. So that'll send Fajardo back. We'll see who that's going to be on. That will be on Julian Latow. That will be his 5th. So that will be the 3rd disqualification here. As it will be Brighton Laniger that comes into the game for the Cougars. First free throw up and good by Braden Fajardo. 66 62. As Fajardo with free throw number 2 coming up here. 3:37 to go in the fourth period. Beautiful looking shot there as it goes down. So now into the front court will be Walt Van Riper. Over on the near side now to Laniger. Funkhauser's shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Fajardo. As Fajardo gets it to Rodrigo Alvarez in the corner, back to Fajardo. Fajardo's going to drive it all the way down. Layup is not going to, wouldn't have counted. They call it on the floor. But Fajardo will go back to the line to shoot 2. And that is going to be 5. Apparently 5 on Granat. I only have him as 4, but they said that that is going to be 5 on him. So Braden Fajardo, free throw up and good. They're finally connecting here. Up to a 6-point advantage here now for the Mustangs. If they win this tonight, they will go to Thompson Valley tomorrow. Free throw up and good. As TJ Schneider will take a timeout here with 3:13 to go. A much closer game here tonight than I had anticipated. Mustangs beat this Niwot team 60-37 on January 7th. But one person they have been missing here in the last couple of games, though, was Colin Farley. But Nathan Gherkin has had a wonderful night here. I think I said earlier he had 20 rebounds. He has 15 rebounds. And 20 points. So Nathan Gherkin with a good night here for the Mustangs. But Braden Fajardo hits his last 5 free throws. So the Mustangs in this quarter, 8 of 11 from the free throw line. So it will be Funkhauser to throw in here to Jarvis as he gets it up into the front court, being guarded by Rodrigo. Going to give it off now to Jarvis. Jarvis into the lane. His little shot is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Funkhauser. His left-handed shot is going to be up and good for Jared Funkhauser. They need to work on him down here, see if they can get that 5th foul and get him out of the game. Aiden Garver's going to drive it, and he's going to give it off to Gherkin. Fajardo for the 3, up and good. Braden Fajardo from 3-point land. Makes it an 8-point game, 72-64, 2:30 to go here in this fourth period. Now a shot is going to be up and no good, and a foul is going to be called on the Mustangs, and that will be Rodrigo Alvarez. I believe that is just his first, but that will send Jack Jarvis to the line to shoot 2. Nope. Now in this, okay, now they've taken it back down to 9. It was 10 at one time, so now it's going to be a 1-and-1. Now they're checking on it here again. At one time it was 8 for the Mustangs. I don't know. Okay, now they got it back up to 10. Now they're going to give him 2 shots as both teams are over the limit like I thought they were about 5 minutes ago. Free throw rolls around and is good for Jarvis. 72 to, should be 65, I believe. And that free throw in and out. Knocked out of bounds off of Niwot. 72-65. 2:29 to go here as Fajardo gets it into Carnes in the backcourt. Carnes works it up across the timeline. 2:23, 72-65. 7-point lead here for the Mustangs. Let's see if they just work it here and let make Niwot come out and foul him. Wesley Carnes out at the point now, 2-10 to Fajardo out at the left wing. Now to Rodrigo out high. To Carnes. To Fajardo out on the left wing. Fajardo hands it off to Carnes. Now under 2 minutes to go to Rodrigo, being guarded out here close. He hands it off to Fajardo, and now a foul will be called. That will be on Matu's swat. Be his first. So Fajardo will go to the line now to shoot 2. He is 6 of 8 here in this fourth period. Free throw is up and good. He's finally found his range here on the free throws. Now a 9-point game with 1:50 to go here in the contest. Free throw number 2 looks a little short, but it catches the rim and goes in. Now the 3 is going to be up and good, and that will be by Matu Swat. So now a 7-point contest as a 30-second timeout will be taken. With 1:42 left here in the contest. 74-68. I thought that was a 10-point lead, and now it's a 6-point lead. That was a 3, I'm sorry. That would be, well, it was a 7. I thought it was a 10-point lead. That would have been a 7-point advantage. But they have it as 74-68. So hopefully the Mustangs let it come down to that as they get it into Carnes in the backcourt, being guarded there by Van Riper. And now he is going to be fouled, is Carnes. So Van Riper with his 4th. And that will send Wesley Carnes to the line to shoot 2. See if Wesley can drain a couple here. And that first free throw up and good for Carnes. So he will shoot his second. That free throw is off the back of the rim and no good. Going to be tipped around and taken by Carnes. Aiden Garver on the far side gives it to Alvarez. 1:32, and now it's going to be a foul on, I believe that is Drew Stapp. Will be his 3rd. So now Rodrigo Alvarez to the line to shoot 2. That free throw in and out. Come on, Rodrigo. 75-68. Minute 31 to go. Rodrigo with foul shot number 2. Spins, shoots, up and good. 76-68. As it is Jarvis. Gets it off now to Funkhauser for the 3, and that is off the rim and no good. Should be off. Oh, looked like it was knocked out of Carnes' hand, but they're going to give it to Niwot. With 1:19 to go, the Mustangs up 8, 76-68, as they will inbounds left baseline of their basket. Will Niwot with Van Riper. They're going to get a hand in the face. That 3 is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Van Riper, and then a foul is called. And if that's on, they just call that on Carnes, he will be out. I didn't see who they called that on, but it will send Walt Van Riper to shoot 2. Must not have been on Carnes because he is not out. Oh, I thought that was going to roll out there for a minute, but it did end up being good. So into the game will be Carano. As Van Riper will shoot free shot number 2, and that is up and good. Full court pressure once again, and a foul quickly in the backcourt, and that will be on Stapp. That will be his 4th. For some reason now they're not keeping track of the free throws up on the board anymore. But that will send Rodrigo Alvarez back to the line to shoot 2. 6-point game. He can make it 8, 76-70. Rodrigo's free throw in and out. Boys, come on here. And now back into the game will be Funkhauser. Out will be Carano. So Rodrigo with foul shot number 2. That's going to be short, but does catch the rim and go in. 77-70. Now the dribble down is going to be by Jarvis. Now on the far side to Stapp. He's going to kick it out, and that 3 is going to be up and no good. Ball's going to be tipped around. Should have been over the back by Funkhauser, but they're going to call Funkhauser. They're going to give him the shot. No shot. And that will be on Gherkin. That will be his 4th. But that will send Funkhauser to the line to shoot 2. 57.9 seconds. That free throw is off to the left and no good by Funkhauser. 57.9 seconds. 7-point lead here for the Mustangs. Yes, Funkhauser free throw is up and good. Now back into the game is Carano. Funkhauser will come out on the defensive end. Fajardo to inbounds. They do get it into Garver. Garver, that is going to be a foul. And that will be on Jack Jarvis. I believe that will be his 3rd. That will send Aiden Garver to the line to shoot 2. So everybody getting a chance here to put this game away. Mustangs up 6, 77-71 with 55.6 seconds. As Aiden Garver will shoot foul shot number 1. That is up and good. Nice looking shot there by Garver. As Funkhauser will come in for Carano. As Garver awaits, does get the ball. Bounces once, free throw up and good by Aiden Garver. Mustangs making some free throws here, up 8, 79-71. As Jarvis into the front court, going to hand it off on the far side. Now Jarvis is going to get it back. A deep 3, and that is up and no good. Should have been now a foul or a rebound by Carnes. Bumped and no foul call. Now into the hands of Fajardo. Fajardo is going to be fouled, and we'll see if that's going to go on. That will be on Jarvis. That will be his 4th. So the Mustangs making some free throws here with 37.1 seconds left. Braden can extend this lead. Up and good. Fajardo. With free throw number 2 coming up 9 now, 80-71. Make it a 10-point lead here. Up and good. As Niwot gets it into Jarvis. Now Funkhauser. Funkhauser is going to drive it all the way down. Left-handed layup is going to be up and good by Funkhauser. Now to Rodrigo in the far corner, and then he is going to be fouled by Stapp. I believe that will be his 5th. See if that is 5 on him. I have 5. That doesn't mean it's right, though. As they have quit putting up this. I believe that will be his. Rodrigo. Stapp has fouled out. That is 5 disqualifications here for the Niwot Cougars, but Rodrigo Alvarez to the line to shoot 2. Free throws up and good by Alvarez. Makes it a 9-point contest, 82-73, 24.5 seconds. We'll see if he can make it 10. Free throw up and good. Mustangs are connecting here now when they need to as they roll it into Jarvis. Jarvis over on the far side is going to stop and pop for the 3, and nothing but air. Mustangs to inbounds, 17.7 seconds, up 10 as they get it in to Carnes. Now they're going to call a foul on Walt Van Riper. I believe that will be his 5th. It is 5 on Van Riper. 6 disqualifications now for the Niwot Cougars, as this will send Wesley Carnes to the line to shoot 2. Carnes in and out, but 15.5 seconds to go, up 10. See if he can make it 11. Up and good is Carnes as they get it into Rothstein, who has come in. Now to Funkhauser for a 3, and that is off the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Fajardo. It's like the Mustangs will come away with the win as Niwot has backed off here. So Mustangs win it by 11. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back with the postgame show here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Fort Morgan Mustangs postgame show is brought to you by Morgan Community College. MCC is here to make your dreams become a reality for both traditional and non-traditional students. Check them out today at morgancc.edu. The Mustangs come away with the 11-point win, 84-73. Scoring for the Niwot Cougars, their leading scorers, Funkhauser with 20. He is followed by Jarvis and Granat, each with 15. Madukatori with 5, Sahaj with 6, and then Letau with 3, along with Swat with his 3, and then it is Galindo with 2, Carano with 2, and Van Riper with 2. For the Mustangs tonight, the leading scorer was Braden Fajardo with 21, Nathan Gherkin with 20, Fernando Marquez with 11, Rodrigo Alvarez with 10. That is followed by Wesley Carnes with 9, Miles Lopez with 8, and Aiden Garver with 5. I had Nathan Gherkin with 15 rebounds and 20 points. Nice job there by Nathan Gherkin on the start tonight. The Mustangs were 27 of 38 in the second half from the free throw line. So a lot of points scored there from the free throw line here tonight by the Mustangs. So the Mustangs will be on the road tomorrow to Thompson Valley to finish out the last game of this crossover tournament that has gone on here. So Christy Creighton, another good job tonight at the board. Once again, this is Brian Nickel. The final score here from Fort Morgan High School. The Mustangs win it by a count of 84-73 on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.